So it's 11 minutes past 2 a.m. The heat is savagely oppressive. I was laying in bed, I just couldn't sleep, and your man Ned Stark appeared to me and said Father's Day's coming, and I forgot. I forgot Father's Day's tomorrow. I haven't got my dad a present. So I thought, what would he like? The man loves a Cornish pasty. So I found a place 6.5 hours away in Cornwall called Phillips. And he reckoned if we leave now, I can be there at 8:30, 9 o'clock-ish, factoring in some stops along the way. So I'm going to do that. I want to go and get him a Cornish pasty, a real one, and I have it delivered to him by, say, 4 or 5 o'clock tonight. Along the way, maybe we'll get some nice shots of the Cornish sunset if we get down that way. Not sunset, sunrise. Sorry, it's early morning. I'm feeling good, to be fair. I'm not that tired. I've got enough sleep in. But it's gonna be a long old. Who's texting me this time in the morning? It's gonna be a long old day. So it's gonna be about 13 hours of driving there and back. But it's gonna be worth it, I hope. I think he likes Cornish pasties. Could go to Greg's. Be easier.
Cornwall. It's famous for a few things. Tins, the Beast of Bodmin, King Arthur, and of course your Cornish pasty. Now it's some 300 miles away from my house, and you can kind of see why people come down here. They come down for weddings, they come down for holidays, they come down just to do the tourism thing. Me, I'm coming down here for a pasty. As I said, it's about 300 miles, give or take, leaving from Essex, and we're going to end up here in a place called Hull, where the pasty company is. So it's going to give us around, 650 miles, just for a pasty. So from what I can work out, for years and years, the pasty was the tin miners' kind of lunch of choice. The crusty bit at the end was made to be like a handle, because they used to work with arsenic and all sorts of nasty chemicals, so they'd just eat the pasty and throw the crusty bit away. There's an old belief that these crusty bits were left for what they called the knockers, and these were like demons or spirits or bad things that were trapped behind a wall, dead miners, and they would knock on the wall. They were said to be a little bit mischievous, blamed for the strange noises in the mines. So think of it as a little bit of an offering, I guess. I think that's an excellent reason to make a pasty, to be fair.
So I've made it to an exceedingly noisy Exeter services. Car alarm's going off for no reason. I don't know if you can hear it. It'll pick up again in a minute. Anyway, it's about 6:30 in the morning, so I've done quite well to get to Exeter in just over 4 hours. It gives us another sort of 100 miles into Cornwall now. There he goes. I decided to mount up for the drive into Cornwall. The motorway is what it is. It was clear as these things usually are that sort of time in the morning. The interesting roads kind of picked up off the 303 really. We went past Stonehenge and through the country roads down into Exeter. Been quite nice. So I thought I'd just put the mount on and see how we go. Got myself a chocolate bar and a bottle of water to be cracking on with as well. So we'll get some of these shots on the mount, and then next time we talk I'll be in Cornwall, hopefully. So, made it to the pasty shop finally. Um, Obviously, because I decided to film today, the weather's come down. It's a bit shit, despite it being 30 degrees yesterday. Is what it is. It's now 8:30, so they've literally just opened. So I got here just as they opened the doors. I'm going to go and look around. I'm not going to bring the camera in because I think that's a bit rude. I'll get some shots of out here as well, and then I'll be on my way home. Got a pasty. Oh, it's boiling up, which is obviously ideal. Right, so this is going to be the test. Was this worth it? The shop's quite cool. I liked being in the shop. I got some t-shirts and stuff. I spent about £100 in there. I got four cold pasties for me dad, so he can have them when he wants. I got him some cream tea stuff, and I got him some malt wine as well. Um, yeah, something different, I guess. So, ah, right. Well, the pastries come off the top, so might as well start with that bit. Let's have a go. Yeah, standard pastry. This was worth a 6-hour drive. Well, going to end up being a 12-hour drive, maybe 13. But yeah, I'm glad I did this. Yeah, come down, do it. Brilliant. Right. So it's now 8:50. So I've spent about 20 minutes here. It's time to head home. Home, excuse me, I'm halfway through a pasty. Home is 5 hours and 40 minutes away. So with stops, we're looking at about 6.5 hours. 317 miles. I've got 233 miles worth of petrol left. So I'm going to have to stop and get some petrol along the way. Reckons I'll be home about 3 o'clock. So that would put me on the road for about 12 hours at that point. No, because I'm going to be home about 4 o'clock. So yeah, we'll be around 14 hours. Which isn't too bad, to be fair. It's a day's work. I'm going to tidy this away, polish this off. Well, some of this. I can eat this on the way. And get myself home. Unfortunately, it's grey. It's grey. It's grey, despite yesterday being 30 degrees of high heat. It is what it is. It always happens when I seem to get the camera out for whatever reason. So yeah. I'm going to get back, and hopefully my dad likes pasties. Otherwise, it's been a bit of a wasted journey. Bit worried about that. So I made it back about 4:15 at the moment. So I'm a little bit over the time that I thought I was going to make it by. But that was mainly because Dartford Crossing was just horrendous. It put about an hour and a half on the journey, which was really annoying given it's only about 10 miles from the finish line. But that's Dartford Crossing for you. Um, I only had one stop on the way. I did plan to make more, but I was feeling fine. I was doing all right. So I just cracked on through. One stop for fuel, cracked on through. Um, the pasty didn't make it out of Cornwall. It just didn't. It was gorgeous. It was amazing. I ruined my pink shirt with it, which is why I've changed into the pasty shirt that I brought down there. This has been amazing. I've been on the road for about 14 hours. I feel great. I loved it. It was amazing. I want to do it again. Um, I know not everybody's inclined to do 14-hour drive just for a pasty, but I'd do it all day, every day. It was brilliant. Cornwall was beautiful to drive through. Pasty was gorgeous. I've got a spare one in the back, so I'm going to crack on with that tonight and all. And yeah, it gave me a few ideas actually. Melton Mowbray for a pork pie, Cheddar Gorge, bit of cheddar even. Uh, Bourneville for a bar of chocolate. Northern Ireland for a Guinness, Guinness. Sorry, I'm tired. It's been a long day, as you can imagine. Scotland for an iron brew as well. There's so many places I can go. I could go, Birmingham for a moan. It's just there's a lot out there. There's a lot out there, and it's all doable in a day. Scotland, Ireland, maybe not, but the other places certainly all doable in a day. Wake up early on a Saturday, get myself out there, try the local fare, get back. Phil's pasties, amazing. They do nationwide delivery. Grab it. Not sponsored by them. Of course, I'm not sponsored by them. I've got 5 followers and 3 of them are me. So get yourself down there if you're in the area. Hale in Cornwall. Go and have a look. Ain't cheap, but it's worth every penny. That's it.